also requires a lot of determination, a lot of effort to stick with it, no matter how hard it gets, right?
Yeah. Don't give up.
Right, don't give up. And try to always bring it back. Try to keep it focused as narrowly as you can. So if it's breathing, it goes in here and it comes out here. And you don't follow it in and you don't follow it back out. There's a point there where you can actually feel the sensation of the breath passing in and out, and you want to try to keep it on that. Every time it strays, as soon as you see it stray, then bring it back and just bring it back. At first, those gaps are going to be fairly long in terms of minutes, right? And you just keep bringing it back. But don't let it defeat you if it gets tough and you say, oh, it's useless, I'm not getting anywhere, I'm going to get up and do something else. Then you're training yourself in a negative way. You're training yourself to give in.
Yeah, you won't get that.
So you have to train yourself. If you decide to sit there 24 minutes, you sit there 24 minutes.
That's what I have to do. I have to set an alarm or something. When I almost make it, that's because I have an alarm already, but I still knew, it would stray often. It seems like I have the best control on walking meditation. It seems like when I'm walking, I live next to a forest and a lake, and right behind my apartment, I walk down in the woods. I'm retired, so there's not a lot of people there during the weekdays. And I can just really, by left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, and it doesn't stray as much after a few minutes.
Yeah, well, that's also a good practice. And just keep it up, and you could do that for an hour.
Yeah.
Or 2
yes,
hours.
I do. Sometimes I'm amazed how much time has passed. It's only when I start getting tired, I say, oh, my goodness. And I feel really good, after that.
It's a good beginning, and it's also a good time then to sit.
Oh, I didn't think
that's a good time after you walk until you get tired. If you have a place you can just sit down, close your eyes, and get in a comfortable meditation position, and continue on that. And then you've gotten rid of a lot of that restless energy.
I never tried that. I can't wait.
And then you can perhaps sit on for another hour and continue that. And then go deeper, because you don't have all the movement to do with it. Just got to that point.
Another thing, I wasn't on the Noble Eightfold Path most of my life. So I was a warrior, but not a spiritual warrior, and my body's busted up, and so I have plates in my back, and my neck, my shoulder, and so I can't. Sometimes I can't do that.
Can't do.
I can't sit. I can't sit.
Oh,
like that. My body won't. So I wondered. I really didn't know. It's like great to be able to ask you. I sit in a chair, hardback chair. I know I have to keep alignment straight down, and so I can have deep breaths. But I always wondered if that, you have to do that.
No, you don't have to. You can sit in a chair, and it's good to be straight back. Not particularly for deep breaths, because your breath can get very shallow once you start doing meditation. But it's good to the back to be straight, and then it's more for energy flow.
Oh yeah.
But even that is not absolutely essential. But to get in, be comfortable when you sit. It's good, straight back, but not. Rigid, ramrod rigid to the point where you're straining to hold your posture there, and you're not paying attention to anything else. To get, be comfortable when you sit, so that you can just focus on the breathing without being distracted. It's good to have, your feet on the floor, and you get the right angles you need. That's good.
That's good to know.
But it isn't really about taking deep breaths.
Right.
It's not, that's not the reason for sitting straight.
So you don't
So it's not a
fall into
breathing.
laxity.
It's not a breathing exercise. It's not. You don't manipulate it, but you don't try to.
Right.
You breathe naturally.
Mm-hmm.
And when you sit down, especially if you've been walking someplace, you're going to be breathing heavily for a while, and then it's going to slow down, and then it's going to get softer and softer. Mm-hmm. And then you have the challenge of detecting it as it's going in and out. Because once you get softer, then that sensation gets more subtle. Mm-hmm. And then you have to strain a little bit. You have to really focus on it to catch it then. So that it trains your mindfulness to get more and more settled in one point. Yeah, I mean it's just the way things are. Your body is like that. You get old and things. You know, I've been sitting like this for a long time, so I got kind of get used to it, but still it's not painful.
Oh, so you do feel it, huh? As you get older. Things don't just flex as much as they used to.
Supple.
Well, that just relieved my mind a lot, which is the whole point. But that shows you had it exactly. I approach it too intellectually now, and it's time to face the music and be a warrior and stay with it. And now I don't work, so I have the time to do it. The only work I have is right here.